The United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child is a universal safeguarding system that was adopted in 1989. The Convention is the most widely agreed international human rights document in the world, with 193 signatory countries. It provides a comprehensive framework that can protect and fulfill the rights of young children to help them develop their full potential. The Convention is designed to help signatory countries monitor and improve the services that it provides to its young children. The Child Rights Indicators tool is designed and built by an international team of public health and child rights experts to help signatory countries gather information on the status of their young children. After the data is gathered, it is available to the country's policymakers. Data security is the highest priority. The gathered data is stored on a highly secure system. The data is made available to very few people. Countries that participate in the survey will have access to data from their own country, but not to data from other countries. To gauge the status of children worldwide and by geographic area, a small number of well-known and highly qualified researchers will also have access to the data. They must first pass a strict review of their credentials and their need for the data before access is given to them. Once they are given access, researchers can analyze the data using tools pre-installed on the secure system where the data is stored, but they will not be able to download the data to their own machines. The data use of each researcher is closely and individually monitored. The Child Rights Indicators tool includes publicly available pages of background information that describe the UNCRC and the goals of the survey. The public does not have access to the survey tool itself. Users, such as members of field reporting teams, must log in before they can use the tool. To log in, first click on the login link at the right edge of the page. Then in the fields that appear, enter the username and password that was provided to you and click the login button below. Under the Indicator Reports title, there are some links with instructions and definitions. Review these before working with the survey. To enter data in the survey, choose an indicator link from the menu. Indicators not yet filled in have a picture of a pencil next to them. Indicators that already have some data filled in have a check mark next to them. Each indicator has an information page that describes its purpose and role. Users should familiarize themselves with the purpose of the indicator before entering data in the survey. The link to the actual survey questions is at the bottom of the information page. The survey questions are where you input data. Each survey page is divided into 4 sections: structure, process, outcome, and overall. Key terms on the page are underlined. Move your cursor over these terms to read their definitions. All definitions in the pop-ups appear also in the glossary. Questions are answered by either clicking on buttons, filling in text fields, or uploading documents. Save your input by clicking the Save Response button following the question. At the end of each section, write a short summary of the current state of the section. This will be added automatically to the overall summary at the bottom of the page. You can add any additional information that does not fit into the earlier sections to the overall box at the bottom. Until final submission of the survey, answers to survey questions can be updated or changed at any time. Simply go to the question, change the answer, and click the Save Response button below. When all indicators have been filled in and the report is complete, go to the bottom of the Indicators menu to submit the report. Click the Submit link. Check the box to indicate that there are no more changes to be made, and click the Submit button. If you need more information about how to use the Child Rights Indicators survey tool, first ask your immediate colleagues or supervisor. They may have already asked the question themselves and may know the answer. If no one on your team can help you, contact the Child Rights Indicators team directly. In the menu bar, click on the Contact Us link.